Now I'll take you on board the Tecnomar Velvet 36, a boat I have recently tested. It is actually a ship because it's a 36-meter-long model. It's an open yacht with slender and elegant lines and very good performances. But what makes this yacht so special are its interiors created by the famous Greek designer, which are distinguished by original materials and shapes. Let's take a look at it.
Andiamo insieme a vedere questo servizio.
Dear friends of Yacht and Sail, welcome to Sardinia. Today we visit a boat built by the Tecnomar shipyard, based in Massa, Tuscany. Now we are on the Costa Smeralda, Sardinia, to see the latest model of the Velvet 9, a 36-meter-long motor yacht. You can see it approach behind me. It includes a series of innovations of the Velvet line, where the 36 was a milestone in the history of the yard. But with the new owners 2 years ago, a number of innovations have been introduced. We are now inside the main deck saloon of this Velvet 36. All we see around us, objects, details and finishes, are strongly characterized by the choices of her interior designer.
Having as my main concern the yacht to remind the floating, contemporary, modern, Caribbean house, the colors that I choose is strictly black and white. The luxury impression, which is given by all the lighting fixtures in Art Deco style, designed by me, and some other pieces, authentic, antiques, Art Deco, like the two chairs in the desk with plexiglass details, matching with the comfort of cotton material cloth. The polished nickel material is one of my favorites. I like it because it gives a clean line and it looks very modern. And I used it in most of all furniture of the boat. The most important changes that I made in the existed model of this type of boat was the big openable windows, especially the openable big windows in the bathroom. Every bathroom has a big openable window, and when you have a shower, you are next to the water. In the breakfast room, when you are sitting and having a breakfast, you are next to the water. 4 big 8 centimeters by 1 meter sizes openable windows are both sides of the boat, and you have the feeling that you live on the water, which is make for me a big difference from all other boats in this type of size. First of all, I chose the Caribbean shutters because I like the feeling that gives a feeling of a house and not of a boat, and it's very cozy and relaxing. So most of the details of the boat, such as the Art Deco lamps, the handles of the furniture, the desk, the black and white desks, and the cover of the kitchen cupboards are designed by me. I love to design details and things, especially when I use polished nickel material. I chose comfortable and relaxing materials everywhere, piqué cotton. About the flooring, I chose engineer wood, black for the lower deck and white for the main deck, because I like the length, the large pieces of engineer wood, and I chose to put nickel line than rubber. That it's also something particular from my opinion. Also another detail is the two bedside table lamps, which are naval, from the naval old lamps from 1960 Navy, give a touch to the whole modern ambience of the boat. I love to create high American style beds in all the boat in order to have the view from the big windows. So when you travel you have the feeling that you are in the same level with the water. Also the big headboard that I create in all the cabins gives the impression that you have high ceiling. Another thing that gives the impression that you are in a spa or in a Caribbean cottage is the decoration of the showers with the black stones and the nice marble low sink. It took me one year and a half to finish the project, and I think that the result is amazing because we succeed with Tecnomar to have a fantastic and innovate 36 new model. One of the most important change from the exterior of the boat is the lowering of the main salon window together with the lowering of the bulwark that gives an amazing view from the inside of the boat, and the complete elimination of the handrails that gives you from outside of the boat a completely modern and fresh look. The second important innovation is the stern, with the full beam stairs that combine the platform with the cockpit and gives the impression of the large sun deck.
We have thoroughly described the interiors and exteriors of this boat, but of course there are also the technical details. Here are some figures. This boat is powered by two MTU engines with 2040 kW and 2770 HP each. It's 36.5 meter long with a 7.3 meter beam and a displacement of 117 tons. The performance is excellent. The Tecnomar yard wanted the Velvet line in particular to have a sporty character. Despite its almost 120 tons displacement, this yacht exceeds 32 knots top speed. At 1,650 RPM, the cruising speed is 23 knots, with a consumption of nearly 320 liters per hour each engine. On the whole, a performing boat. Some details on the home station. It's very bright and roomy, as you can see. There is not a real seat, but a sort of stand that allows me to drive freely and therefore also safely. Behind me, there's a sofa for 3 people who could keep the pilot company while he's driving. Therefore, a really complete yacht with a special attention to building techniques, but also to cost efficiency. The Tecnomar shipyard has always pursued the value for money concept, not so much as regards how much is spent, but how people spend their money today. This is very important. That's all for today and the Velvet 36C trial. For further comments on these or other tests, visit our testers blog at www.theautumnsale.it. I will be happy to answer your questions.